Hey everybody, Jesse here. What happens when you send a medical doctor back to high school? Well, today I want to tell you the story of Dr. Doug Klein. He has his own family practice. He treats patients like any other doctor would, but every Monday he does something unique. He travels from Edmonton to Stony Plain, Alberta to Memorial Composite High School, and more than just, treating patients, he's trying to change a culture. I think this is a really important story because I believe that professions that we have, doctors, teachers, lawyers, restaurateurs, real estate agents, whatever it may be, I believe that there is a lot more cross-pollination that needs to take place. What I mean is, why can't a health practitioner influence an education system? Why can't a real estate agent help new people moving to a community to find how they can get involved? There's a lot of things that I think we can do, but Dr. Doug Klein has actually taken the initiative, joined with Memorial Composite High School, and this is what he does.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday to you too.
So, it's Monday morning, so Move Memorial's happening in the gym if you want to come. We'll be there doing basketball, floor hockey, whatever you want. Anyway, I know it's Monday morning. Come and join us in the gym if you want, okay? Thanks. Hang out in the gym and play basketball and get a little bit of physical activity to start the week. If you're going to be at school, the more you move, the more physical activity you get, the better you're going to be able to learn, the better you're going to be able to concentrate at school. A lot of the work around health promotion that I've been doing around healthy eating, physical activity, connecting with nature through the Change Adventure Camp program that we started has been in Parkland County. And so through that connection, I've been able to meet a lot of wonderful people here in the community, and it's been a great community to work in. Well, I think that Carolyn, Jensen, the principal at Memorial, is an out-of-the-box thinker. She wanted to support her students and wanted to do something different. And at the same time, I was looking at trying to bridge that gap between healthcare, education, and the community, and get out of my office and reach the students where they are, which is actually in schools.
Hi there, I'm Carolyn Jensen. I'm the principal at Memorial Composite High School. Well, I think one of the things that I'm a believer in, and research is bearing out, is that the healthier kids are, the better they are able to learn. As we look at how our kids are growing up and some of the information we're getting about their levels of physical and mental well-being, we're seeing that there are some concerns there. So to have medical staff in the school available to support kids is just an amazing opportunity, and with the end goal of helping our kids to be able to learn and graduate and become great citizens of our community.
So this is Dr. Doug's office. This is where I see some of the students. They want to talk. Often it can be around how life's going at school. It can be mental health, depression, anxiety, stress. I am a family doctor, so I look after a range of different things. So there's been a student who ended up falling and hurting his hand, and we check things out and see whether he needs to actually go and get an x-ray and type of stuff as well. So a lot of what I see in my office are diseases and conditions that result from behaviors that start as a child. It's developing those life skills around meal preparation, physical activity, what activities we do during the day. And those habits are set typically in families as you're growing up. If we're going to make an impact on what I see in my office, we actually need to make an impact earlier with children and families.
But something productive, something
Get
to
our
do.
blood pressure going.
To get
To wake us up.
Yeah? You find it actually helps?
Yeah.
Like in school, studying, doing what you have to do next, this actually works.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
so
it's
just-
something I enjoy.
I think what I'm hoping will come from this is to create that out-of-the-box, innovative partnership. Not everything goes smoothly. Doug and I have had to have a few conversations about how are we going to make the medical world mesh with the educational world. But if we can, start that process, I think it's going to look differently anywhere something like this is implemented, because different people bring different skill sets, different belief systems, and so everybody's going to always build on their strengths to be able to create a program like this. But if we can sort of put some of the preliminary pieces of the puzzle together, at the very least to show other people that it's possible, then I think, that's really a good first step. And I'm certainly more than willing to walk along with Dr. Doug in terms of putting the word out there, putting the message out there, because it has great potential, and I think we are just barely scratching the surface of it right now.
Maple syrup.
And the chia seeds are really
Put the maple syrup.
and then the
How was it for you growing up in this department?
I have fond memories of spending time with my mom in front of the TV, having not necessarily the best food. There's one memory of me where I was with my mom going to get pants at the store, and they no longer had my size in the kids section, and I had to go to the adult section, and that was a memory that it hurt. I think a lot of people look at me and they go, oh wow, he's thin, he never had an issue, but I was a chubby kid. Chubby is my sort of memory of it. Like, obviously I was probably fat enough that I couldn't find pants, right? So is that those are things that I think a lot of kids struggle with, and it impacts them. One of the things is that adult obesity is a chronic disease. For the most part, people are going to be living with it for the rest of their life. Pediatric obesity is not a chronic disease. It is something that's modifiable.
See, everybody has a story, and whether or not you hide it down below or whatever, I think the story is the real important part in this. Dr. Doug struggled with something as a young person and decided, he made a choice. I'm gonna be different, but more so, I'm gonna help others be different. That to me is super inspiring. It's something we should all aspire to. Well, I hope you enjoyed that story and hope it raised a little bit more awareness of what's actually going on around you. Memorial Composite High School is taking a leading role in this project. Very proud of them, as I'm sure many of you are now as well. Also, this summer, your young person, your kid, can join one of Dr. Doug Klein's activity camps. They happen all summer long. They happen from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. every day at the Lions Log Cabin located in Spruce Grove, Alberta. I'll put the website information down below here. Check that out. I really encourage you to register your kids today. As I keep doing these pieces, I realize that there's so much actually going on in our communities. We just need to open our eyes a little bit more and see, explore, and find out what's out there. Once we do, here's the hook. We need to get involved. Find out how. Reach out. Step outside your comfort zone. Get off the couch. It's time to make a difference. See you next time on the Community Compass.